would just say it. I don't understand how you can be a Christian and be a Democrat or a liberal. I don't understand how you can play for the other side. I really don't get it because there is nothing that they promote that God promotes. First off, name me one thing that the Democrats are for that God is for. Exactly. So what are you doing? What are people doing?
That was actually one of the reasons why I voted for Trump. It wasn't only for the illegal immigration thing. It seemed like the Democrats was trying to mush it in people's faces and force us to live in a way that was completely against our moral compass, if that makes any sense. At least for me, it was. I'm not perfect, far from perfect. And I do know that we're all born in sin and shaped in iniquity. I get that part. But aren't we all supposed to be living a life where we want to change and be better and be right in God's eyes? Now, if you are not religious, then feel free to disregard, because I'm not in the business of selling Christ to anybody. But based off of what this young lady just now said and what the Bible is all about, those principles do not match a lot of the laws and policies that the Democrats push forward. It does not back um, um, the things that they push on families or they represent or celebrate. It don't match it. And the people who they protect, the people who do harm to women and kids. So it's just a lot with that, man. So and yes, I do know that there's that the Republicans are not perfect at all. But if we're just talking about what the Democrats stand for, what they represent, what flags do they want to rip down, and what flags do they want to raise up? Do they love this country, or are they trying to protect other countries? Do they wish death on the president who's currently living right now? Are they celebrating when someone tries to take his life? That right there is not a party that stands behind God. So I completely understand a lot of the Democrats believe that they're labeling all of the Republicans now as Christian nationalists, and they're saying that it backs KKK ideology. I'm still one of those politically ignorant people who, the more I learn, the more it stresses me the hell out, the more it makes me not want to look anymore. And then I will forego doing my research. I think it's important that I bring this up. I tell you all the time, it's God and family first. That's what this channel is all about. And that's what my ministry is about. But listen, part of putting your family first is making sure that your people aren't being ripped off on Medicare. And I'm not even going to lie. A lot of people are on the wrong plans and don't even know it. That's why I'm working with Chapter. Chapter is the only Medicare advisor that compares every plan nationwide, every single one. And here's what I love. Their advisors are salaried. They don't get paid to push one plan over the other. They look at your doctors, your prescriptions, your priorities, and they tell you straight up if there's something better. Everyone's situation is different. But seniors who found better fitting plans with Chapter are saving on average $1,100 per year. And if you're already on the right plan, they'll tell you that too. They're not trying to take advantage of you. So there's absolutely no pressure. Taking care of your people, that's ministry. Call Chapter for free today at 843-949-4383. That's 843-949-4383. And speak to someone, a real person, for free. It only takes like 20 minutes. That's all. Do it for your family. The Democrat that was just like, man, I ain't watching no news because it makes me feel a certain type of way. It's going to bring me down. You know what I mean? I will forego the knowledge and choose my emotions over that.
I used to believe that being on the left meant that you were a good person. It meant that you were someone who held kindness like a burning torch as you stumbled through the darkness of this world. Being on the left was synonymous with human rights, dignity, and fighting injustice in all its forms. At least, that was my perception as a young person. Now that I'm older, I know that nothing could be further from the truth. What I've seen is that leftism clothes itself in kindness, yet beneath it, there's often cruelty, malice, and depravity. They present themselves as human rights champions, yet at the drop of a hat, they will support the most anti-human, backward regimes so long as those regimes stand in opposition to their political enemies. They claim to hate violence, yet become gleeful in celebrating it when it's directed at someone they believe deserves it. You either believe everything they believe, or you become an enemy to them.
Based off of what this young man just now described, that is a cult. Whenever you try and separate the people, saying that if you don't believe the same things that I believe, vote the same way that I vote, move how we move, hate how we hate, but claim to represent love. Make that make sense, man. If you are not going to point out our, our hypocrisies, right? You're not going to point out our hypocrisies or hold us accountable. Because when you do, then you're an enemy. You're not the person that's saying, whoa, 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 they leading us in the wrong way. I do realize that they're clothing themselves in programs that are to help the people, right? They're clothing themselves in that. And you're like, what do you mean clothing? They're helping people. They're giving back. They're not giving you a damn thing because these businesses are very profitable. These nonprofits bring in a poop ton of money. A lot of the people that they put at the top make a lot more money in government, in management than they do in I don't know, in sales. They're making great money. That's why politicians, when they get into office, they go from making $150,000 a year to being worth $11 million. And it comes from that. So all of these let us help you efforts come with a big bag. That's why they tried to promote abortions. That's why they tried to promote Planned Parenthood. There's a whole bag behind that. There's a whole bag. All of that medication, that's a lot of money that they were making. So it's not about the babies. It's not about our lives in the future, us having a civilization in 300 years. It's not about that to them. It's about that bag, man. It's about that money. So they're willing to make these relationships that go completely against whatever morals they claim they have, whatever morals that the Bible stands for, or that the Quran stands for, because the Quran teaches the people who are not going too far. Well, no, never mind. I don't know enough about the Quran to act like I know what I know about the Quran. So I'm just going to shut up right there and ask y'all, what do y'all think about what just now happened in this video? Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Thank you again for giving me some of your time. If you liked this video, like the video. And if you loved it, hit that subscribe button. And if you like to support the channel, there are many ways. Just look inside the descriptions. Thank you so much. Look forward to coaching some of y'all. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age. I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.